Hello everyone and welcome to another Bulls Weekly. I am your host Vinny Paracelli. We've got another fantastic show in store for you today. On the program, we'll preview the upcoming series against Rochester, tell you all about the Bulls' good deed, and we've got your top plays of the week. First, let's tell you about the offensive weekend in Chicago. The Bulls scored 51 times in the three-game series, including a franchise and league record 18 times in Game 1 of the series last Friday night. Marshall Barnes led the way with 5 goals in that one. Christian Causse recorded a hat trick, while Connor Clemens, Brendan Studioso, and Mitch Dolter each scored 2 goals apiece. Josh Arnold, Zach Hayes, Jason Miner, and Owen Larson also scored in the win. Larson set a franchise record with 7 assists in a single game. Zach Benton made 18 saves in net for the win. On Saturday, it was deja vu as the Bulls won Game 2 of the series 17-1. Vinny Billing led the team with a hat trick and 2 assists. Connor Clemens also registered a hat trick. Larson, Dolter, Logan Miller, and Lucas McKinnon all lit the lamp twice. Studioso, Hayes, and Miner scored for the second straight game as well. Brady Myers got the win, making 11 saves. In the series finale on Sunday, the Bulls beat Chicago 16-2. Studioso had 4 goals and 2 assists to lead North Iowa. Connor Clemens scored another hat trick, while Larson and Billing each scored twice. Kalen Dinny, Sean Maloney, Hayes, Miller, and Barnes all got 1 goal each in the Bulls' 10th straight win. Benson got his second win of the weekend, making 17 saves. The Bulls improved to 12-2 on the year after the sweep of Chicago. It was a really good weekend for all the Bulls players, but 4 of them reached double-digit points. Owen Larson was named the Central Division Star of the Week after finishing with 15 points and finishing a plus 18. Marshall Barnes also finished with 15 points and finished a plus 16. Connor Clemens had the most goals of any North Iowa player, as he had 8 in the 3-game stretch. Brendan Studioso also reached double-digit points, notching 7 goals and 4 assists. Well, winning hockey games wasn't the only thing the Bulls were up to this weekend. On Friday night, a couple of Bulls players found some kittens in a bush near the team hotel. They took the cats in for the night, and then they gave them away to the local animal control center in the hopes they will be adopted by a loving family. Unfortunately for the Bulls, they have been hit hard by the injury bug this last week, as Christian Causse hasn't skated since being checked by Eric Arrigo on Saturday night. You don't expect to see him this weekend. Dayton Hawkins only played in 1 game last weekend as day-to-day with a lower body injury. Marshall Cheetah is also questionable for this weekend after taking a hard check in practice on Tuesday. Tomorrow, the Bulls welcome the Rochester Ice Hawks to the barn before heading up to Rochester on Saturday. In 10 games this season, the Ice Hawks only have 1 win. They've only scored 6 goals in those 10 games, with 4 of them coming in their overtime win over Breezy Point. That means Rochester has only scored 2 goals in their 9 losses. That doesn't bode well for them going against the number 1 offense in the league. Only a handful of Ice Hawks have points this year. Dylan Boyson leads the team with 2 goals. Mason City native Spencer Hedacek has a goal and an assist. Meanwhile, Michael Smits, Kobe DiCarlo, and fellow Mason City native Skylar Watt all have 2 assists apiece. In the crease, the Ice Hawks have 3 on the roster, but Sawyer Schmidt has seen the most action, playing in 9 games, logging a record of 1-7. He's got a goals against average of .570 with a save percentage of .884. Drew Schenkenberg is 0-2 on the season with a goals against of .791 and a save percentage of .859. Bailey Schmitz has seen action in 3 games this season and has a save percentage of just .820 and a goals against of .960. Well, we had a ton of goals to choose from this week, but we had to whittle it down to just 5 for our top plays of the week. Number 5, talk about taking a hit to make a play. Kalen Dinny takes a big hit but gets the puck to Mitch Parsons, who gets it over to Sean Maloney for the goal. Number 4, Vinny Billing scores 2 goals in 26 seconds, and the second goal is a beautiful snipe, top shelf, in and out in under a second. Number 3, Lucas McKinnon with some sick sauce over to Logan Miller, who taps it in for the goal. Another angle shows the perfect pass from McKinnon over to Miller. Number 2, Connor Clemens takes the shot. Barnes stops the puck before it gets to the goaltender, and then while falling down, he puts in the backhand for his first of 5 on the night. Number 1, a total team play. The puck goes from Dayton Hawkins to Marshall Cheetah over to Mitch Dolter, and then finally to Lucas McKinnon, who scores on a one-timer, and that is your top play of the weekend for a wild weekend in Chicago. Big reminder, Friday night at the barn is scheduled for tomorrow night. Remember, there's a costume contest, a jack-o'-lantern contest, and a fall treats contest. So, if you haven't turned in your registration form yet, get it into Kathy in the Bulls office before 6 p.m. tomorrow. You can watch both games this weekend on Hockey TV. Friday's game is at 7:30, while Saturday's game in Rochester starts at 7 p.m. You can listen to an audio stream of Friday's game on Mixlr.com/North Iowa Bulls. That's MIXLR.com/North Iowa Bulls, and that will begin at about 7:15. So the Bulls will be looking for 2 wins over the next 2 days, and we'll have full coverage of the games on NorthIowaBulls.com and on all of our social media pages. That's going to do it for us here on this edition of Bulls Weekly. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope to see you at the barn this Friday night. And until next time, I'm Vinny Paraselli. Go Bulls.